Hello everyone, welcome to a new Warhammer 3 Mortal Empires campaign. We'll be playing as Rakarth, the Beast Lord.
Sorceress of
Now,
Rakarth, relics come forth!
I know the Dark Elves are not very popular in the Warhammer scene, however, they are in the game, so we are going to play them. And as far as Dark Elves go, Rakarth's probably going to have the least amount of units from the Dark Elf roster, so can't complain too much. Now, to begin with, we are probably just going to fight the first battle as you usually do. And then probably move down towards the Tomb Kings, or maybe the Zinshare. I know that in this area you've got Gorok here somewhere, Clan Pestilence, Tehenowin, Marcus Wolfheart, and the Jade Dragons, so it's not the easiest area in the game, but it's definitely going to be a lot of fun to conquer. To say, yeah, maybe we won't be able to conquer it, but we'll definitely try. Okay, so as it is the first battle of the campaign, I think we should fight it just to get a good look at, how our units work together. As Rakarth is a good fighter. He is eventually going to get a dragon mount, which is really good. Our caster, I think, is the Beast caster, which we can get Flock of Doom for soon, hopefully, which is going to be really good. And for our starting army, it looks pretty good. Right, so what I imagine is going to happen here is that they are going to probably try and flank me with the cav and have these guys sit back and shoot, so go uphill, probably best, slow down the cav charge.
Bolt throwers.
Set up our cav, knock out our artillery. Something like this. Like this, maybe.
Battle ready. Shades.
Sorceress of Grand!
Well, actually, she won't have any spells. So we'll put her as a fighter for the flank.
Dread spears.
As such, I think that'll be okay. Rakarth's pretty tanky to begin with, so he shouldn't get picked off or anything. As you can see, we've got Beast Lord's Gaze, which means that the monsters we'll be getting throughout the campaign will be
cold-blooded killers.
They'll be having rampage. Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. But it won't matter too much because we can get rid of it with this ability here.
Beast Lord moving out. I will go. Rakarth.
Okay, yep, the Cav's going first. The Skirmishers are actually going.
Eager for battle.
So I actually want to target them over the Cav.
Here. Seeking. Taking flight.
Okay.
Beast Lord moving out.
They don't seem to be doing much damage. Let's see the artillery. Not too bad. I mean, the Dark Elf artillery isn't great, so
immediately. Making ground.
I'm not too upset by those results.
Battle ready. Kill them.
But these guys, these shades,
Beast Master
will be doing a lot of damage.
Taking flight. Faster. Faster.
Alright, let's see this breath attack. Not bad, not bad.
Die! Rakarth! Attacking!
Oh, that's okay, you can't be a lord or a hero when doing that, okay. Okay, now those are retreating, let's start shooting into these. These don't have a shield, so we can freely shoot into them.
We are ready! Murder awaits.
Let's try and surround.
Strike them! I thirst! Kill everything!
Ooh, wow, that did a lot of damage, that spell.
Dread spears.
Dark elves!
It is done by your command. Nagarothi.
By Hecate!
Enemy spells.
Let's buff up our boys while they're in combat. And these guys can go back shooting these.
I will go.
I want that tail.
All worship Rakarth.
And oh, yeah, let's shoot one more volley into the breath attack into the cav. Or magic missile, I should say. Oh, I was a bit far away, so that wasn't great.
Ready to rule. Behold, shades.
But this should be a very easy win here.
Our sorcery is majestic.
Let's just have the monster look after the artillery. Oh. Okay.
Rakarth.
Bleed them dry!
Bolt throwers.
Lovely. They should be shattering. Which they are, they're not. Just broken. I'm really surprised. The Colvins. Oh, there you go. Yeah, shattering.
Rakarth. Missiles.
Rakarth's taking a good amount of damage here, actually. I'm not too impressed by that.
By Drakira. Dread spears.
Let's have those chase those
Bolt
down.
throwers.
That's
Kill
fine.
everything.
Yeah, and we can just speed this up now because it's just a matter of time. Put a magic missile. Hopefully, you don't do any friendly damage. Lovely. Okay.
Enemy mages.
Let's just make sure we kill the Lord. And we can end the battle. That's pretty nice. Now, what did I think of the army composition? It's good. I mean, it's just, you know, decent infantry. The artillery is actually doing pretty good. Better than I thought it would. The Hydra is obviously amazing. Rakarth took more damage than I thought he would, considering that was a mage. But he'll get really strong later on, so it's not a big deal. He'll be really tanky later. Where he'll just be on a dragon, we'll get missile resistance for him, some physical resistance, and then, you know, it'll be difficult to kill. Okay. As far as what we want to do here is just replenish our army,
of despair
get some slaves, and we're probably going to be doing that most of the campaign. Okay.
Bow before Rakarth.
Next, we're just going to go for the settlement, as most of your turn ones do, where we're not going to lose any units. So I'm just going to resolve this
I
one.
will not be defeated.
There's no real reason to fight it. And let's just
It all
buy.
belongs to Rakarth.
Oh, we've got a Carnosaur. Okay. Carnosaur's very good. It does have Rampage, but again, because we are Rakarth,
before Rakarth.
that's not going to affect us too much. Maybe once we start getting many Rampage units, it might do, but for now it's all good. It's all good.
Cain favors me.
We'll recruit some Dark Shard crossbows. And then probably head over there. I imagine they will have an army. Not big ones, probably a couple of units. But we'll see. Now, as leveling goes, we definitely want to route march as you do in most campaigns. And then 5 armor. I kind of want to go for the ammo for the longer fights, to be honest.
Tamer of Dragon.
And then here we'll be going for Flock of Doom when we can, as it is probably the best spell in the Beast. In the Beast lore, I imagine. Well, there's also
Dominating.
There is also, you got the Manticore. Yeah, the Manticore summon, which is pretty decent. It's good for like sniping, maybe some back units, some archers. It's really good too. This is also a pretty good spell as well. But I think the most value you can get from is Flock of Doom. In terms of the rights for the Dark Elf, they look pretty good. Where this one seems very good. 20% casualty replenishment rate is very, very strong. And Dark Conduit, it's great as well. This is just really good for winning big battles. You know, clump up, pop an explosion spell, do a load of damage. Just good for getting monsters, which is nice. And then this one's just for control and loyalty for lords, which is going to be important because as the Dark Elves, you do tend to have control issues. But obviously you can't use any of these for now. So I think we just end our first turn. Yeah, I've played a Rakarth campaign before, so this is my first run through. But I think I played it really early on when I picked up the game, so you know I really don't remember this campaign whatsoever, apart from the fact that big monsters everywhere, yeah, which is definitely, I think it's going to be fun, so that's why I decided to do this campaign. Also, this entire region isn't too easy, so it's definitely going to be entertaining.
Dragon Master.
Okay, well we can't even make it to Chamber of Visions this turn, so I'm just gonna walk up a little.
Way.
Okay, well I messed that up. That's fine. Or just recruit for another turn. I'm really hoping I can make it from there, which I have a feeling I won't. And we're just gonna end our next turn. See, now that was my mistake. I should have been more careful clicking there, but what can you do? Now, just giving the game a handicap. They have an extra turn to recruit some units, so we can have a bigger fight, you know? Now, I'm worried I don't see their army, so I'm a bit scared how big it might be. Because if they recruit a decent sized army and sit in that settlement.
Feel the power.
Yeah, okay.
Witness my strength, Brachus.
It's not going to be good.
Naturally.
Okay, that's what I should have done first time around. And I think I should be able to make it from here to their next turn. So we'll just do one turn of recruiting where we'll probably just scare some Dark Shards and some Dread Spears. Now, in terms of Dread Spears or Bleak Swords, I personally prefer the Dread Spears a bit more just because most of your damage is coming from your missile infantry as the Dark Elves, and the Dread Spears have much more melee defense. You know, they do less damage, but the melee defense, you know, it's just they tank for much longer.
Born to command.
Which is really good. Look again, Flock of Doom, of course. And then ending our third turn. You know, ideally this turn would have been the turn we take the settlements, but yeah. Oh, it would be really unfortunate if at the end of this turn there is a random lizard army in our settlement now, but I think we'll win the fight. We'll be able to win the fight. Because they shouldn't be able to recruit anything crazy in there, just basic tier 1 units, I imagine. Okay. Let's have a look and find out. We should also have Flock of Doom now, so we're able to do some magic damage back to them. Okay, armor piercing. We'll put those on the Bleak Swords, sure. Okay, well, yeah, those are not tier 1 units. What's the Pyrrhic say? We just lose a set of Bleak Swords, how? I'm tempted to fight it. But at the same time, we don't really care about a unit of bleak swords. And this will just be some time saving for the campaign. So I'm just going to auto-resolve it.
Fail me.
Because our casualty replenishment rate is also very good. Especially when we will loot and occupy this one. Mainly because I want to pop a right, so I'm going to need the slaves this turn. So
All shall behold my greatness.
that's going to have growth and replenishment rate, which is fine, we can keep that.
The Beast Lord Ascendant.
And let's just re-recruit some infantry. Let's go 2 sets of infantry. Just for extra backline protection. And here we will definitely take some more ammo. And then start taking melee defense, because we need to tank for as long as possible our front line for our damage dealing missile infantry.
Submit to me.
Here, we just going for, oh, well actually, that's good, but we're not at the cap yet, so I'm going to wait. You know, if we were at the cap, I might consider it, but because of that. Okay. So we managed to get that settlement,
Master of all.
even though they had a pretty large army actually, considering their army got wiped 2 or 3 turns ago. So hopefully that means they won't have a big army at the next settlement, which they shouldn't do, because yeah, we'll be there in 2 turns. How much can they recruit in 2 turns realistically? If it was a player, not very much. As an AI, actually, they could recruit like half a stack in 2 turns, maybe more. Okay, control +6 is actually, you know, usually I don't really care about that, but because it's Dark Elves, it's actually quite nice.
Rakarth is supreme.
Okay, so they just recruit their lords. Yep. And then we'll be pretty much at max, there's no point doing that. But we don't get a benefit from anything else, so that's why might as well sit there in the magic channeling stance.
I do not fail. Dragon Master.
We'll get our final level of Flock of Doom, which means it should be pretty cheap, and you know, we should not be miscasting it unless we get really, really unfortunate. Here, I would love the growth. The growth would be really good, but I think we might need the control, because we are losing control, which is, you know, especially when Rakarth leaves
the Beast Lord Ascendant
leaves the region, it's going to be not looking good. So, yeah, okay. Now, as Dark Elves, there's many ways to earn slaves, mostly from fighting and raiding, but ports. Getting ports actually produces slaves, so we want to go for as many settlements with ports in them. Now, I'm not actually sure how many there are in this region, but seeing that there's a lot of water, I hope there is a good amount of ports here. You know. Now,
tremble before Rakarth.
why is my movement so poor? I'm not sure.
Master of all.
But let's get this Carnosaur. Actually, no. Let's wait. Let's get the Carnosaur next turn, because I don't want to be paying upkeep for it. And then level up our capital, where we'll unlock the shield stock shards, which, in my opinion, aren't worth it, because they're the same as the dark shards, but you just play more upkeep and you get a shield. I mean, it just means that you trade into other missile infantry really well, which I guess could be worth it in some matchups, but I tend to not go for them, because if I'm going to be killing missile infantry, I'm probably going to be using cav. Now, will they recruit 10 units in 1 turn? Let's hope they won't. And if they do, it's going to be a fun battle. And by fun, I mean we're probably going to lose some units, but... Or they might even leave the settlement, considering we are in range of attacking it. They might... Which they won't, okay. It's good for us. I mean, that's their last settlement, so we're going to wipe them out now here.
Dominating. Show no mercy.
Oh, okay, see, this shouldn't be a settlements battle. So, I think we just fight it, just because this is a, I mean, it's just a tier 1 Bleak Sword unit, but it is rank 2 now, and it could be rank 3 from the fight. So I think we will fight it just to keep that unit, because it also saves us some money recruiting, and some time recruiting, so we'll just fight it. They're just really not very good units. You know, we have enough missile infantry to just target their tier 2 infantry, which does actually good damage. So, like, these need to be killed ASAP. And then the tier 1 infantry sucks. Like, their tier 1 infantry does no damage, not very tanky. So, you know, there'll be no problem. And also, they don't have a magic caster, which is really good, because I think this guy is just a skink, so I think he'll just be shooting, I think. So, in terms of magic, we're also, you know, really far ahead on these guys. Okay. They'll be over here in the trees. Well, considering I don't want to be fighting in the trees, I will be giving them the high ground. Because, you know, my missile infantry doesn't like shooting into trees.
Great spears, bolt throwers, dark elves.
Now, these guys have Stalk, so and they have Vanguard deployment, so I'm just going to put them in this tree line here. But yeah, I'll make sure they're hidden. Yep, hidden. Are they still hidden? Okay, yeah. And I'm happy with this. Just move my units over here. We can just speed this up because it's going to be a time waste. In terms of our caster, she can actually walk up them because they shouldn't be that fast. So she should be able to run away with a 36 speed, maybe not. 31, 31, 46. Okay, but I think she should be fine. We're just going to go in, cast some Flock of Dooms, and then hopefully they'll charge us after that, because I have a thing where they have a certain boundary or certain range, which if they take a certain amount of damage, they will start attacking you. Okay, let's walk up here. Let's cast Flock of Doom right here. Ooh, yep. Very nice. That's going to do good damage. So how much value is that? 80. Cool. Look at that, they're running right at us. Position these guys a bit better. Also, real quick, let's make sure our boys aren't displacing themselves.
Punishing them.
And now they're in range of all my thingies, all my missile infantry, so they're just going to die. Yeah, just like that.
Predators all.
Okay, let's go back to top speed. Let's start targeting someone else. Okay, slow down. Pop a Flock of Doom right here.
Come, Malith.
Making ground.
Okay. Another value Flock of Doom. That one got much more value as well. Now they'll be attempting to flank us a little bit, so we're going to reinforce our position just a tiny bit like that. Oh, this is good Flock of Doom. Around Rakarth, you can charge these. She can fight these. Let's slow it down. Have this.
Dealers in death.
Okay, Rakarth.
Dark shards.
Cold-blooded killers.
Okay, let's cast this block of doom here.
Daruki.
We understand.
Die, weaklings.
No survivors.
This is
Destroy.
looking good.
Slay them.
Battle ready.
Dealers in death. My blade hungers.
Okay, these need to back up a little bit.
Without question.
We are ready. At once.
Have them shoot into that.
Sorceress of Grund!
Let's buff up our
Aria
boys'
Sharius!
armor so they don't die as fast.
Ready to rule.
And let's give them a little bit of leadership because
All
I don't want
worship
them running.
Rakarth.
No, these
Onwards
guys need to
to
stay like
murder!
that.
Druki.
Druki.
No,
Terror
stop
and
chasing,
death.
stop chasing.
Rakarth. Glorious bloodshed.
Can I get a block of doom
Sorceress!
cast? Yep. Lovely.
Sarathan!
The merciless host. Dread spears.
Dark elves.
These guys aren't doing anything.
Going.
Well, they probably should.
Rakarth.
Okay, let's we'll buff up these guys again because we don't want them taking damage.
Aria! Aria! Aria!
Dread spears. Dark shards.
Let's
Bloody
stop
murder!
missile infantry.
Nagorothi. By Drakira.
Okay, and I think we can speed this up a little bit because that is just a win now. Yep, very nice.
Rakarth.
Right, well, we'll just see how much damage we can do just for more XP. So, yeah, hopefully this will be a level 2 for our Lord and Hero. And we didn't take any casualties. In terms of unit losses, that is at least. Where, yeah, as you can see, there was definitely a very one-sided fight. Where our sorceress got 1300 gold value. Yeah, wow, that's pretty good. See, the Flock of Doom is just such a good spell. Especially they when we overcasted it in a big blobs, it was really good. So we will definitely be doing that throughout the entire campaign. In terms of the Beast Lore, I do think it's really good. It's not my favorite. I would definitely prefer something like Shadows or Fire. But it's, Flock of Doom's great. It just doesn't have that instantaneous death potential, like for example Pit of Shades has, where you put a Pit of Shades into a blob of 4 units, and they all take like 70% of their health down, and it's like 1,000 gold value off one cast. But Pit of Shades is an expensive spell, whilst Flock of Doom is very, very cheap. Okay. I would lose an Occupy because for the slaves, but we have so much
Another
control
day,
problems, I'm just
another
going to
throne.
occupy it.
Bow before Rakarth.
Yeah, -5.
Tremble before Rakarth.
Okay, so we're probably just going to be fighting Tomb Kings next. Conquering this area. Yeah, there's Marcus Wolfhard, so he's definitely going to be taking up this, I would imagine. I think this is usually owned by him, or sometimes actually owned by the Jade Dragon, so we'll see what happens.
Dragon Master.
Another car. Oh no, we didn't. Oh, I forgot to actually get the console. We didn't get to see the console. Okay, well, I'll recruit him now, just so I don't forget. And then we'll get some more. Oh, one of each again. Let's get one of each.
We are displeased.
In terms of any heroes, we can't recruit any heroes, which is not great. Because I would like to go scout the area up here, just in case, you know, we're getting invaded, and I don't know. Yeah, let's see the
Witness
level
my
ups.
strength,
So 2
Brachus.
points. 2 points is really good. I'm not going to buff Rakarth yet, because I think it's just more important for us to tank for our archers early on in the game.
All shall behold my greatness.
And then we'll go for the Winds of Magic. And then here, is there a control? Yeah, we're going to be taking the control, because we need it. Yeah, I think this is it's a pretty solid start. I mean, we could have been here one turn earlier if I didn't do that misclick. So that could have, you know, could be better, but it is still very good, I think. Now, in terms of our immediate danger, I'm not actually sure if anything wants to fight us. I don't think anything will necessarily wants to fight us until we meet Tenwin or
A quest has been issued, mighty lord.
West.
A great
Oh yeah, that's
adventure
not far at
beckons.
all. Yeah, we'll just walk over there. I don't even need to teleport. I'll just walk there. Yeah, let's just move
So
up.
be it.
Okay, so they just have an army sitting there.
King of Nehekara.
Cool. I think for Tomb Kings, I will want Bleak Swords just because they're gonna have so many
My
units.
dynasty reigns
Oh, maybe not
supreme.
actually. They're gonna have archers. Do you know what? I'm gonna take these harpies just so I can
Nehekara rises from the sands.
just snipe their archers, hopefully. Here we'll just upgrade another settlement. Actually, I'll upgrade this one just so we can get another income building. Also, when Rakarth
Bow
leaves the region,
before Rakarth.
we might lose some control, and by might we will. I think we'll be like on. Well, we're getting +8 from Rakarth right now, I think. So
Master of all. Now,
I'm going to say an ambush here, just so he doesn't.
Submit
Maybe
to your
he'll leave the
king.
settlement. He probably won't. Well, ambush chance is really high, 80%. Okay. And we're not seeing any trees, so I don't think that's boosted. I think we just have a really good ambush chance as Rakarth, which is weird, you know, considering I'd think that the guy who's called a Beast Lord, you know, has a lot of big monsters, would be quite visible actually, but well, I don't know. I guess he's not very visible. Maybe once he gets a dragon mount, which is like level 14,
born
16?
to command.
16. Okay, and then we get Manticore at 9. Okay. I'm not a fan of the chariots, but
Attend your king, slaves.
okay, wow. It's a lot of units and a catapult. But
Dominating.
yeah, I don't think we can win this fight. It's
Nehekara.
just too many units, I think. I mean, maybe we could. We do have a Carnosaur. And we do have the Harpies to snipe their artillery, which is going to be a problem. Because it's a magic artillery. So it's going to do a lot of damage to everything it hits. Now, I wish I could see these, but I would assume they're just tier 1 units.
The Beast Lord Ascendant.
Well, I don't really have money to recruit another army for support here.
A legend among Beastmasters.
So I think we are just going to have to encircle it, have them run out on us, and then win. If that's even possible. Do we have a mount on? Oh, okay, we don't have a mount on. Oh, she's 1 level away from a mount. Okay, do you know what, actually?
Rampage.
We will start raiding them.
Rowling.
And then hopefully that will be like, these guys are raiding us. Let's go kill them. You know?
Rakarth is supreme.
And, you know, hopefully the AI overestimates how strong their army is, comes and attacks me, and I kill them. Or maybe they won't overestimate themselves, attack me, and kill me. Which would be very bad. Of course, I don't think it would be game over, considering Dark Elf units are strong, so, you know, just recruit a decent army quickly and then, you know, protect ourselves, but it would still be a big setback, maybe like 8, 10 turn setback for our campaign. Okay, they left. That is, unless they set up an ambush. But surely they haven't. Okay, so we got a feral wyvern here, which
Submit to me.
I like more than I like the harpies, but we don't actually necessarily have to recruit it now. So
As you were. Tear them apart.
so Pyrrhic, I guess it's a settlement battle, and they actually have decent. They have the Hekara warriors, which are actually not too bad. So yeah, we'll just take
I will
it,
not be defeated.
and then we'll
Keeping
loot occupy
beasts
this one
is
for the
not cheap.
replenishment.
Tremble before Rakarth. Cain favors me.
And we'll just get income because I don't think we're going to need to produce armies from this area for now. So
For Karand Ka.
and now here I think I'll get rid of the harpies
Tamer of
and
dragons.
take the wyvern, just so it's full health. So in case they come back,
do everything myself.
I don't even like having this building here, to be honest, because it's only a tier 3, so I can build that anyway. I'll keep it there for now until I can build it somewhere else.
Beasts. Rampage.
Now I think we're going to want Elven Healing and Lightning Strike here, so we're going to start going for the blue path, where I think we're just going for capture. So we can get more
Cain
slaves.
favors me.
Here we're definitely going to want Wild Heart. And we're probably going to be going for Transformation of Cadon first. And we won't be upgrading that, mainly because I will probably be deconstructing it. Okay, the Jade Dragon's very strong, considering, okay, this is very strong. Everything's very strong compared to us right now. Even Marcus Wolfheart's much stronger than us as well. Is there anyone who's weaker than us? Wow, the Siege is stronger than us in the nearby area, and I don't think they have many settlements, so we're not doing very well in terms of map strength currently. Okay, we got our control. So we're actually earning control now.
Are restless.
So now we'll go for growth. Now I would like to replenish, yeah, but I really think we should. Well,
All shall behold my greatness.
we should still be replenishing over
Follow
here.
the trail. I lead.
Just not as much, but
I yearn for the Sea of Chill. Dominating.
yep, I will not be upgrading that. Let's see, let's have a look at any diplomacy.
Feared, black-hearted.
Oh, okay, nothing really to do.
My
So,
face
just
sweats
end the
beneath
turn.
this mask.
Oh, I actually might have been able to pop the casualty replenishment right that turn, which might have been a misplay by me. Should have checked that. But realistically speaking, the Tomb Kings aren't very strong early on in the game. You know, they just their archers are really good against no armor, which I guess we don't have that much. So they might be pretty good against us. We only have like 40, 45 arms, something like that. So they might actually do considerable work. But there's only one way to find out.
Born to
realistically speaking.
command.
Yeah, so we were able to use this right, which we will now, obviously.
Heat is an unwelcome
For the
burden.
replenishment, and we will go with an ambush stance here. And then, you know, maybe there'll be...
Do not betray your king!
Oh. You're not at war with them, are you? Oh. He is at war with them. Okay, well, what could happen here is...
No Druki thrives in heat.
They will just take this, and then they'll be low, and then maybe I kill them, and then this, I can sweep to Henowin. Or what will happen is that they'll demolish them, take no damage, and then I fight them, and then they're too strong for me to take. Right. Yep, we go for this. What resource? Ooh. Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter is like... It's like fine, but I'm just gonna take... Yeah, I'm just gonna take the money. Do I upgrade the growth? No, not really, because it's gonna increase my slave loss.
My blood boils.
And we don't have any slaves right now, so... Okay, our ambush went down to 40, so I think we did have a pretty severe bonus there. I think we probably counted us being in the forest, even though we technically weren't in the forest there. Which makes much more sense, because I was going to say, if we have a high ambush chance, as a guy who's going to own a dragon later on, it's pretty funny. You know, considering we also have a big ass T-Rex, well, Carnotaur and a big Wyvern. You know, it would be a bit silly if we were good at ambushing. Okay, so that is what happened there. So Henowin did take that. And he did take no damage. So I think if we're going to kill Henowin, it's probably going to be easiest now, as long as we can win this. I have no clue what's in here. This could, you know, considering he's already got
I yearn for the sea of
tier 2
chill.
units, I'm a bit scared.
A legend among beastmasters.
But,
Master of all.
worst case scenario, we lose the fight. The Henowin will probably take the Golden Colossus, and then we'll just recruit another army
Heat is
here.
an unwelcome burden.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Whoa, we're given a Pyrrhic. A very bad Pyrrhic. Okay, but looking at these, okay, so the Salamander hunting packs are pretty good, I can't lie. I personally enjoy using these. And the Croxagores are very, very, very good. The Ark of Sotek is good. I'm not sure how good the AI is going to be with it. Probably very good. But, I mean, it's definitely a winnable battle. And do I think I can do better at the auto-resolve? How much range do these guys have? 80, and I have 125. So, yeah, I think... How much range do these guys have? 140. Ooh, okay, well, we can always just send the Wyvern at those hunting packs. And the Wyvern is armor piercing, and so is the Carnosaur, so the Carnosaur can definitely kill the Croxagores. And the Wyvern can definitely kill the hunting packs and the Bastillodon. And so can the Carnosaur. Yeah, I think this might be a good matchup even. That's why it's I will quick save just in case anything terrible happens. You know, like my game crashes or whatever. Because I don't want to fight this entire battle and then have no footage, so. You know, we do also have full Winds of Magic, so sadly we only have one real good spell until we get the Manticore Summon. Which means, you know, it's probably going to take a while for us to use all this. Which could be a good thing. You also need to remember that we actually have armor piercing damage on the Bleak Swords because of the banner. Okay. Set these up like so.
My power is yours.
Now these guys, I'm just gonna have them like this.
Battle ready.
We don't want any gaps in our formation. In fact, let's stagger our formation a little bit.
Dread spears. Eager for battle.
Like so. Doesn't have any breath attacks or anything, but it does have wounds, which is nice.
My
And
whip awaits.
Rakarth is on a chariot, so he's gonna have decent charge. I mean, not so good actually. How much mass has he got? I imagine it's not very much. He'll be fine. The contour, we'll put the contour in here
Ready
with
to
the car,
rule.
and then have our major high as high as possible. Let's have a run at them.
To battle.
Maybe we actually, the Flock of Doom might be able to shatter these pretty quickly. Actually, hopefully. Yeah, what's the range on that? Okay. You know, especially if we. Overcast it. Like so.
Come, Malith.
You know, they might start wavering. No, okay. Yeah, I mean the Lizardman leadership is very good, so I'm not that surprised. I will just sit here, wait for another one. Okay, that's a good cast. We also have the mount on our wizard now, so she's very maneuverable. Okay, so these guys are almost there. They're gonna shatter so quick, I think. So our next thing we want to do.
Carnage.
Oh, this is gonna be a good overcast right here.
Elfry and Aha.
Oh, yeah.
Senlu. Onward.
I'm not sure what the
Merciless
artillery's
warriors.
targeting, but I'm gonna get him
By
targeted here.
Drakira.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Now, the wyverns, I want you to actually, let's take this path, something like that, to avoid missile fire.
Druki.
Where is our wizard? It's here.
Moving out. For Grand.
Now, let's do a little thing like this. Actually, our catapults, I want them targeting this.
Shades. Dark shards.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
Dark sorceress.
have it like this.
Aria.
Overcast and
Aria.
that.
Aria.
Oh, Rakarth, help her out.
am
Carnosaur, go, 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 go. Okay,
Dread spears.
No survivors.
these guys aren't
Make
fighting,
them
but with
bleed.
actually, the Dread Spears will be pretty good against them.
Shades.
Now, let's have an explosion here.
Primed for combat.
Let's give these guys
Lord
this.
of beasts. Predators all.
As these are fighting crossbows.
Sarathan.
Massacre them. Dark shards.
Oh, real quick, let's stop all these guys from running. Because that's not good.
Kill everything. Dark elves.
Slay them.
Okay, now we get our big buff.
Sorceress of Grand.
Let's get a big cast.
Aria Sarius.
Let's go attack these.
Obey me.
Alright, now our wyvern will go for these.
Dark shards. We are ready. Dark
Tahenowin
shards.
is dying, so let's quickly snipe him.
Beast master.
Carnage awaits.
And as you can see, this went pretty well.
Come, Malith.
By Cain. By Drakira.
Blood for Cain.
As so.
Slaughter them. Glorious destruction!
Nagarothi!
Lovely.
Ready!
Where's our...
Setting
Let's
forth!
have them back up, actually.
Master of dragons!
We are ready!
Aria! Aria!
Okay, let's have her run away, actually.
Merciless warriors!
By Hecate!
How about these guys?
Dealers in death!
Advancing!
Okay, there you go. Lovely. Good win.
Rakarth!
Tanwin
Dark
died, so we're gonna get
shards.
the
Dealers in death!
scores.
Overwhelmed!
Bloody murder! Nagarothi!
Actually, let's
Slash,
kill the boss Teledon as well.
Death and despair!
Blood will flow!
Bleak swords! Dread spears!
Okay, let's speed this up now. Let's have the War Hydra actually go first as well. Oh, actually, no. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, they're dead, so we don't actually, yeah. There was no unit losses. Very nice. You know, our wizard did very, very good. 22, yes. Flock of Doom. Flock of Doom. So we did pretty well shutting down the Salamander packs and the Ark of Sotek, I think. Tehenowin himself, actually, I'm not sure what killed him, but he must have ran into something which obliterated him. Cruxigors did decent, but I think considering how good that unit is, I think we did pretty well. And then their missile infantry was horrible, which is great, you know, considering we didn't even kill them. They just weren't very useful. They were probably just running the entire time, which means they didn't do much damage. I mean, our wizard also almost died, because I did kind of forget and just leave him to, I think he was fighting the hero. Okay, very nice. I think that's just enough slaves for me to say, yeah, I'm just gonna take the control issue. And we have another Carnosaur in a summon.
Bow before Rakarth.
And there is a port, very nice. Oh, and look at that replenishment rate, it is crazy. With the ride.
Master of all.
Okay. Now we can get evasion, and we can get the first level of Manticore summon. It's gonna be nice, it's gonna definitely be nice. Upgrade this. Keep the growth as it is.
Dragon Master.
Oh yeah. That went really well. I am surprised by how easily Tehenowin went down.
Tremble before Rakarth.
I have a feeling that we might be able to actually make it their next turn. But I guess we'll see. Wow, Clan Pestilence power is much better than ours. Huh. Service markets. I wonder what I'll probably check what strength rank we are, but I don't think we're very high. Probably about 80. Considering there's still a lot of minor factions left, I think so. Let's have a look. Oh, about 40 pretty much. That's not good.
Born to command. For Karand Ka. Now we hunt.
Okay, well we can't get there. It was not too far off, but we'll get there next turn.
Beastmasters.
Okay, so this might be a really good opportunity to kill Tehenowin.
Witness my strength, Brachus.
here I'm actually gonna go with. I'm gonna want to recruit Shades, and I'm not too bothered. But actually, let's get this first, because it's gonna. The faster we use less slaves, the more slaves will be saving. If that makes any sense for the future. So I don't necessarily need the Shades. I just really like them, so it should be okay. Yeah. Okay, so we are stronger than Tenwin right now on the balance of power, which is a good sign. And we saw the army he had earlier, so if he was in March stance, he definitely didn't recruit anything to that, so it's not a very good army. I mean, he obviously could have not been in March stance and then started recruiting something in his main province, which who knows what he can recruit there currently.
Bow.
Oh, he's back here.
Rakarth.
Oh, Bastilodons, okay. And again, they don't have any
My
magic,
face sweats beneath this mask.
so I think there should be no problem. Yeah, I'm just going to take the low casualty. It's not going to be low
There
casualty.
shall be.
You know, like
torment.
losing 50% of a unit isn't a low casualty, but 700 slaves,
Keeping
yeah.
beasts is not cheap. Dominating.
Now that we can have the +4 control from having the province, it's
Submit
it should
to
be
me.
okay.
The beast lord
It might not be okay. I'm hoping it is.
tremble before Rakarth.
Okay. Now, I think we do go for this just because I want the casualty replenishment rate. And then we'll continue the blue path afterwards. Apex Predator is going to be very strong, and so will all these will be really good, to be honest. It's a unique
Act
will be
on instinct.
very good for sure. Here I'll go for one more transformation of Callan just so it's cheaper. And here I'm not building anything yet. You know, it'll get to the point where all this money is just gonna go. You know, like I'm gonna have, you know, like 3 or 4 regions, and all this money that I saved up, you know, it's gonna evaporate. So, you know, you may think, oh, I'm wasting, you know, not spending my money, but you know, these upgrades aren't influential, really, currently. So, like, the only thing you might argue is this. Actually, do you know what? Yeah, I'll go with it, just because we have so many slaves now that I think the growth is worth it. You know, try and get our high tier units as fast as we can. I think that's good value. I'm pretty sure there is nothing in this area that likes us. I know beneath Tenwin is some minor elf faction, high elf faction. I want to say Melvin is his name, but I'm not actually sure. I think Melvin might be in the Cathay area, but this could be Melvin. I have a feeling this is Melvin, and I only know this because it's just such a funny name to
Rakarth
have.
is supreme.
Well, I'm
Hurry.
not scared of going to March
Face the
Stance.
lash.
Well, let's walk here, because we can always get rid of March Stance if they have something. Which they don't.
What
and
madness
then...
is this?
Okay. Now, Clan Pestilence better not be doing anything funny right now.
Pestilence is all.
How much control do we have? None. No control. And because our income is so high, actually, no, let's do this. Let's get tier 1 infantry buildings. Let's insta build it. Let's build a lord, a sorceress. Find one with a good trait. I'm not too bothered about what it is right now. That's a good trait. Yeah, we'll go with the strategist.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
And start getting another army going. That should improve
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
our control as well.
No.
And I'm doing this just because if in case there is a rebellion, I do want to just kill it, you know. Which is a strategy I like doing on the Dark Elves in general. Here we're going to want, okay, now I'm going to go for Shades. Because I will be wanting to create an army in this province and go up north. So I'm definitely going to have a lot of variety of what I can build here.
Who seeks me?
Born to command.
And oh, this is really nice. Okay, let's go for that as well. And that'll be that. Now, Tenowin is probably going to move that army out the settlement that he had there, I would assume. Because we are in March stance, so we can definitely see that we're there. And you can definitely see that we can reach the settlement there next turn and attack it. So, you know, if he's recruiting still in there, I would be very shocked. I don't know if I forgot to mention, but we are playing this on very hard difficulty. So, you know, with maxed out AI stat modifiers. So the AI shouldn't be... Yeah, they're not stupid. Is this... Why does it look like ruins, but it's a tier 3 settlement? That is really weird. You know, like, it just looks like ruins, doesn't it? Ah, that's weird.
Beasts.
Okay.
Rampage.
Oh!
I will not be defeated.
Okay, we're gonna take
All the
this, not for the
finery I
slaves, but the
desire.
replenishment rate this time.
Cain favors me.
And in terms of winning, I don't think we're in trouble here. We could be. Very
Dragon
could be.
Master.
We very much could be. I could actually, what I could do is... Yeah, the ROR, Dread Spears, and just combine these. And I do like that, actually. So let's do this, and then... do
Dominating.
this, and get ROR. Just to, you know, just in case we do fight that.
For
Increase our odds a little bit. And now here, where's this passive? -8 leadership is very good. That's really good. Increased chance of. Oh well, actually. Oh, wait, what's this? Beast Tamer. Yeah, that's also good. But I'm actually gonna go with this just because, you know, the earlier I get this, the more monster units I'll have.
All shall behold my greatness.
And then here, let's get the miscast base chance to go down.
Tamer of dragons.
Let's get more income here.
Master of all.
And I think it should be okay. Black Ark. I definitely want a Black Ark.
The Druki are restless.
So I will be getting one. There you go.
Lord of the Black Court.
Black Arks are very strong, especially now that there's a lot of water in this area. So I'm not gonna need a super strong army in there. Just something to
All-powerful sorceress.
something to protect ourselves.
Feel my power.
And for next research, I think we just might go down this path still. this is going to be just Corsair stuff, which we don't even have right now. I mean, we do have them in the Black Ark,
Dreadlord
but
of the Druki.
I'm not going to be getting too many of those.
Beasts, rampage.
And then let's get... I guess I should upgrade the capital. Our income's going to go down a little bit, but you know, once I capture all of Tehenuan's territory, it should stabilize back to at least over 1,000, I hope.
There is growing
And I should be able to
unrest.
build this next turn, so that's minus 4,000 next turn, so we're going to need the money.
Welcome. Now bow.
Oh, no, they're neutral. Okay. So, to be honest, I hate the rats. I absolutely despise the rats. I hate playing them. I hate playing the game. Actually, I like fighting them. That's what I like about the rats. And it's not because I think they're weak. No, I like killing rats. But as this might be the only faction in this area who doesn't want to kill me off the get-go, I think I might take it. And yeah, you know what? I don't want to be killed by rats. Because they can go, I think they can use the underways, so they can just, you know, go over this mountain to the right, and then just take all my settlements. If they, if they wanted to, so I think it's best to have non-aggression with them now. Yeah, we'll be killing them soon enough, but for now, I think it's best to have them
I
ignore us.
approve of these dark deeds.
Now, they just left themselves out in the open.
All shall behold my greatness.
Okay. Maybe they think that we can't win that fight. Maybe it's like, yeah. But I mean, their missile infantry is going to get murdered by our missile infantry.
A legend.
Just 'cause they have
among
more range.
Beastmasters.
You know, like the fact
Witness
we have
my
AP is not
strength,
very relevant here,
Rakarth.
considering they have
It's
no
on
armor.
you!
I mean, it's going to matter a
The
little bit,
Beast Lord Ascendant.
but I think that 4,000. Why is our upkeep's pretty high? Yeah, it's just the monsters, huh? Yeah. Well, we're just gonna fight it,
Wrath of the Beast Lord.
which they'll obviously run because we are much stronger than them. And they ran a marathon. What?
Feast, my beasts.
Low casualties. I think it's just a big time saver because, yes, I could fight this manually and have 10-20% less losses, but let's just kill
My
Tehenuan
beasts
again.
shall
You
prevail.
know, he doesn't deserve a manual battle.
Send them to Slaver's Gate.
Yeah, that was good.
Submit to me.
And then here, let's just get recruitment cost because we're going to be recruiting some really expensive monster unit slayer, so I'll just save us some money.
Bow before Rakarth.
And then next, we should be able to get Arcane Conduit, which is phenomenal. Power recharge plus 40%. It is great. Here is definitely this. Yeah. Let's get this. Should get more income. Like our income's already great again.
Fell sorcery.
Here I will just be sitting around recruiting these guys.
Cease your provocations.
And I think that's well, actually no. Do you know what? Let's get rid of Tehenuan.
dragons. Faster, I said.
Let us get rid of Tehenuan, and then we'll end the episode. It's a pretty long episode anyway, so.
Do you not understand that I am...
Yeah, look at that. And our strength rank's gone up. Probably because we have another army and a black ark, but we obviously will not be taking that. And then hopefully we can also meet the High Elf faction there. And I'm really hoping his name's Melvin. Like, why is there a High Elf called Melvin in the game? You know? Like, if you look at the names of any of the elves, you know, and then you have an actual name that is Melvin.
By my will alone.
Like, I'm not a big lore head on this game, but like, is there an actual reason? Or, you know, someone just thought it would be funny at CA to just make a Melvin.
Dark magic.
Yeah, I don't need any more units in this army for now. They're literally just to kill rebellions.
Sorceress.
So, you know, this is good enough to kill most rebellions.
What do you seek?
Especially, you know,
Peerless.
I could just recruit something instantaneously there if I want to.
Noble born.
Growth in 2 turns, okay.
Powerful
She stays there.
enchantress.
And then next turn, that will hopefully be the end of Tehenwen. Which, if any of you have ever done a Tehenwen campaign before, he is probably the strongest lizard faction. And you know, that the Tehenwen's mechanic is like, it's ridiculous. It is insane.
You have crossed Rakarth.
You know, a lot of people think that. Okay, the French hate me, no surprise. A lot of people think that Gorak. You know, it's like, well, Gorak's insane, which he is. Like Gorak himself, you know, with Lord Croak is
My
absolutely
blood boils.
overpowered, but Tehenwen's mechanic
Rakarth
is just that good.
Supreme.
Now, this should just be a minor settlement, so I think they're encamped. Maybe they'll run away.
Devour them.
No. But it is just an easy auto resolve.
Show neither
And,
mercy
you know,
or restraint.
they're already dead, so there's no point fighting this out.
The
We'll
Tower
take
of
the
Despair
ridiculous amount of
awaits them.
slaves, and yeah, everything's dead. I know. Yeah,
Dragon Master.
and we just occupy.
It all belongs to Rakarth.
Take that province,
Cain
and Cult of
favors
Sotek
me.
is dead. Take the control, and you know, we're in a very good spot for the
We
future.
are displeased.
Alright, I hope you all enjoyed, and wait, Melvin?
Your vulgar manners
Melvin,
may amuse the
no
court, but
way.
frankly, they offend me. Be quick.
I kind of feel bad killing Melvin. But he does hate me, and he is a high elf, so he's gonna have to die. Okay, yeah. Now in the next episode, we'll be holding Melvin's funeral.